a very easy choice because one, I'd wanted to work with Ryan for a long time, and two, scripts like this just don't come along. I mean, they're once in a blue moon. So, and it was I read it and I kind of had to read it again almost immediately to think, was that as good as I thought it was? And in fact it was. And it's just, I'm just so kind of happy and kind of flattered and honored that someone should give me a script like this and a part like this, because it's such a sort of rich and sort of and sort of I don't know sort of the fact that he's trusted me to do it is just such a lovely thing. You read and there's a security. That's the right word, but he's incredibly he's very secure within his storytelling. So you don't feel gaps, you don't feel kind of, oh, that's not going, everything's there, everything ties up, everything's connected, the characters are funny and real and just, you read it and you go, I want to play it, I just want to play it, you know, I want to play with this. And working with him is very much like that. I'm not so sure people like this actually exist, but in our world they do, and thank goodness. In the world of the movie they do, and thank goodness, because he, like you said, he's a sort of gentleman sleuth, whatever that is, and somehow has a good enough reputation to be allowed in by the local police force to come and investigate this suicide that's happened. A very famous crime writer called Holland Thromby has committed suicide in a very dramatic way, and some things just don't quite add up, and he's invited by someone to come and investigate, and somehow the local police are okay with that. I'm not quite sure how that is, but his reputation is obviously that good, and so he comes in to help them out, help them just sort of keep the case open for a couple of days, just to see that that everything's not, you know, everything doesn't seem in order. So he's there to sort of just try and, you know, square it away. I grew up watching, you know, the Peter Ustinov, Agatha Christie's, and Albert Finney, he played it in Murder on the Orient Express, I think, and just, you know, loved the setup, plus influences from Hitchcock and his take on the sort of whodunit genre and what he thought about it. And it's sort of it's, you know, Ryan's a cinephile, so his sort of influences are sort of from wherever he can get them, and you know, hopefully this is a sort of well, I know it feels to me it's like it's a take. It's sort of not so much a fresh take on a whodunit, but it's sort of modernized and given an edge by Ryan, and it's a lot of fun, and hopefully it's a lot of fun to make, and hopefully that will come across in the movie.